Okay. Today I'm going to explain one scenario. Okay. A business scenario. So how exactly in a real time, if you're working into a manufacturing industry or some production industry, so how exactly the SAP data will be maintained, and even I will be talking about uh, the creation of bill of materials, how we can create it in a SAP system, and what kind of material will be uh, created in the system. Everything I'm going to explain. Let me use a browser to show some real-time data. So when I search for some material like spark plug, okay, able to see my screen, right? Anyone confirm here once?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just I'm searching for spark plug. Okay, so spark plug is a, right, it's a electrodes which consist of different material, high nickel alloys. Okay, so this is about the specification and what kind of outer shell consist of. It's made of steel wire, everything will, you can see the specifications. Okay, normally the design engineer, right, so they will design for the spark plug. Okay, so if you search about this kind of site and all, right, so you'll get more details about raw material, the manufacturing process, the side electrode, insulator, central electrode, like that. You can see the packaging, how you're going to package and all, right. Then quality control, how to inspect the material. Okay, everything you can learn from this kind of blogs or site. I think this is some forum is there. Okay, let me maximize this screen. I think, okay, see like this. If I open, I think this is not able to maximize. So able to see this column, everyone, the square. Or let me do one thing. Okay, so here you can see uh, the spark plug contains these four parts, right? So one is blank, another is some head is there, like outer cover shell. Okay, then some steel shell is there, you can see. So three, then insulator and bore. So this contains entire a single part. Okay, so I can say these four are different set of material. Or see, this design is different. You can see blank contains a hole inside, and this is having multiple steps are there. Here you can see the shape, and here you can see the uh, like nut kind of outer structure is there, right? So we have to go with some process which is like machining, I can say, where they have to do this kind of uh, threading or something, I can say. Threading is here. This is threading. This is something about, I'm not able to get that word. Some word is there when we are doing this kind of shape. Okay, so long back I was into manufacturing, so I'm not able to remember some of the terminology. Okay, so this is about different terminology we used in the manufacturing sector. Okay, I'm not talking about SAP. So when you get into a, okay, I'll go to this screen. Okay, this is about each and every material. Now I'm taking a assembled one. Okay, this is assembled one. Okay, so assembled one, you can see the two views. One is like internal views and outside view, external views. There is some. So others, can you mute, please? So I have given allowed everyone to join here and there. No, because of that only, because somewhere some people have some network issue. But once you join, then unmute like mute yourself immediately. Okay. So in any design, right, when you get into any design side, so you'll be having a like views, different views. So this is like a outside view of the material, and this is a internal view. Okay, and here you can see this is all assembled product. Okay, So here numbering is done like 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that, but here numbering is not shown properly. But you can see there is a terminal nut, insulator, side ground electrode like that, and center electrode is in here inside, and terminal stud like that. Okay, these are the material required. Okay, whether you can manufacture inside the company or you can purchase outside to get it assembled here, assembled and you can sell it to the customer. Okay, you can take example of Bosch manufacture spark plug. Okay, so if they are manufacturing a spark plug, do you think they will do everything in their in-house? No. They may have a design, their own design, which is from Bosch brand. So they will find a vendor from outside. Okay, they will look for a vendor who can supply all this material. And even if they don't have any assembly process inside the company, they may go for the subcontracting work. So different business process will be carried out to produce a single material, and finally they will test everything at their premise whether this working fine and all. And they may manufacture like thousands or lakhs of material in a single batch. Okay, it's not like one spark plug you're going to produce in a day. Okay, there will be batch. Today manufacture production is going on in their premise, like they may plan for 500 spark plug or 1000 spark plugs to be produced. Okay, this is about the business, like how the industry will do all this kind of manufacturing process. Okay, now I'll get into a uh, SAP system. Okay, just take this material. Okay, I'll use here only I'll take. Okay, this only I'll take. There are six materials are there, right? I'm going to put it in the notepad. Okay, first is terminal nut, second is insulator, third is side electrode, fourth is terminal stud, fifth is center electrode. Okay, so these are the material required to produce the final parent material, which is spark plug. Okay, so this is the parent material, means final you can pack and sell to customer. Okay, then these are the components, or you can say child parts. Okay, now how we can handle or manage in a SAP system? As you all know, first of all we have to create a material master for all this, which transaction mm01. Okay, imagine. Okay, so here terminal nut is there, right? It is completely raw material, means raw material, or maybe it's purchased one. So I can take a raw material which is ROH. Okay, standard. Then insulator, which might be semi-finished material, which is manufactured inside the organization. We are not going to purchase. Okay, HLB. Just I'm giving some example. Okay, I don't know whether it's really uh, in reality how exactly the part, but I can able to imagine insulator needs some process to be done on the particular material. Okay, they may get some material from outside, and they can do this threading activities and some turning activities. Then this kind of shape will come, right? Insulator, and then only you can assemble with the terminal nut. Okay, this nut will be purchased outside. Okay, see, for this terminal nut, which you are purchasing, which is not a high grade material. There are different materials are there, A, B, C. Okay, A grade, B grade, C grade materials are there. Okay, so even that also you can maintain in the metal master. You just consider this as a C grade material. Okay, this as a C grade material, which is not that much high cost. I can say in a Indian rupees for that terminal nut will be 2 rupees or 3 rupees or 5 rupees. Okay, you can take it as a bulk. So in this scenario, we can go with consignment purchase order. Okay, whenever the material is like a lesser cost and we can order a material from the particular vendor, okay, by the business process called consignment purchase order. What is consignment purchase order? So consignment purchase order is meaning like where supplier means vendor, he will take a risk of supplying the goods in a bulk, because here and there if he supply 10 or 20 numbers, it will be a more transportation cost for the supplier, it will be loss for him. Okay, that time we will like we will discuss each other like the buyer, like I'm a buyer and Pratik is a supplier. Okay, he's running some small manufacturing unit. Okay, his job is to supply such kind of nuts, bolts, or some terminal nut or gaskets, such kind of small company, I can say, material that he is producing, and he is supplying for the multiple big MNCs, which is Tata, MRF, this Bosch, such kind of company. He will supply the goods as a supplier. Okay, so he what for his business, what he'll do, he will do, he will go for the consignment purchase order, where he supply the goods in a bulk, and that time I'm not going to pay the amount to a Pratik. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just keep everything in my premise, okay, as a stock. Okay, this is required here and there to produce some material. Okay, whenever I consume, example, I am producing today 50 spark plug or 100 spark plug. Okay, then I can consume 100 numbers from that stock, then I can settle the amount to Pratik. Okay, this is the consumption I have done for this, for your material, I am going to pay for you. So that is called consignment settlement. So it is not same like a standard purchase order which we have done previously. You have done some standard PO process, right? Purchasing from the vendor, and then you are doing the GR. Then once GR is done, then you're going to pay the invoice. That is the standard process for the purchasing the A grade or B grade material. When you go with the C grade material, right, which is not that much costlier, then the vendor will take that responsibility of supplying the bulk. And even if you are not going to use some material which is left out, you can send back to the supplier, and Pratik is a supplier who can use it for other business. He can send it for other business. There is no shelf life or expiry date for the terminal nut or something which is mechanical goods. Okay, this is about one business process. Now you take insulator. Okay, insulator is like what? So this is for this insulator to make this insulator inside the company. Definitely you have to purchase some metal from outside, maybe metal rod, which is of length or diameter of 5 mm or 6 mm. I don't know. Just I'm taking some example of the diameter. Okay, the size. If you see here, right? So to get highest this outside size, right? So we cannot purchase. Okay, this diameter is almost how much? If you say 6 mm or 8 mm, right? So we cannot purchase a material of 6 or 8 mm. We have to purchase with at least 10 mm or 12 mm. So which will give more finishing when you go with the lathe machine or some other machine, which you have to do the threading activities, or you have to do tapering activities, right? Or some finishing. Okay, so finally you are going to purchase the rod of some length and some diameter, and you can cut it accordingly, and you can get this insulator manufactured inside the company. For that, so you may purchase outside, and you may consider this as also, it's also one parent material, and then you do the production process, then that time PP consultant will come into picture. Okay, they will take care of production order creation, and they will raise a production order to the shop floor, and the shop floor person will produce this insulator in a daily basis. Example, if I want to get some 100 spark plug in a day, then I should maintain the 100 stock in the my storage location. I have to produce on daily basis. Okay, so you just take it as a production process. Here we are not involved with the purchasing activity for this material. Okay, then side electrode. Okay, side or ground electrode, even this also I am going to purchase. Okay, I can see this is a B grade material, little cost is more for this. I'm just taking it B grade material. Okay, okay, this side electrode I can purchase outside from the vendor which is unknown, like I don't know vendor who can supply this material. Okay, so already I know this terminal nut will be supplied by Pratik. He is the regular vendor who is supplying the goods, but sometime I don't know, I don't have any vendor who can supply the side electrode. What I should do? So this is the vendor unknown, right? So that time, so whenever I get purchase requisition from the production side, right, I'll get the production PR from the production team, production planning team, right? So they will run some MRP and all. From there, this PR will get generated. So this will be open. So as a buyer, like I take buyer is Bhavana. Okay, Bhavana is a engineer. Okay, she has to work on this kind of business process. Okay, she is responsible to take purchase this material from outside, from the some vendor. Okay, but she is not knowing about who is the best vendor. So that time, Bhavana raise a quotation with reference to PR. Okay, she'll raise quotation to multiple vendors. Okay, multiple vendors she raise, and she'll find the best vendor. How the best vendor will be decided? We have to get all the quotation from the particular supplier who is supplying the goods. We will check all the quality and delivery date and price, everything will match up, like through the quotation we'll compare, and finally the top ranking vendor we will finalize, and whoever not meeting our requirement, we will reject the quotation, and will accept the one quotation which is okay as per our requirement, and the price wise everything is fine. Then we will convert that quotation to a purchase order. Convert a quotation to a purchase order. Okay, this is about third material which I'm talking about, side electrode. Okay, third is like terminal stud. Okay, terminal stud is not manufactured inside. I'm going with the subcontracting. Okay, I don't have, like, just imagine I don't have that facility to manufacture, or maybe I don't have less time to do all this process inside the company. I have to do it in a single day. Okay, so I have to look for multiple setup people, right? I have to give it for a subcontracting. So parallelly, when I produce insulator inside my company, and that subcontractor will produce terminal stud from his premise. So so uh, the process will be more faster, and you can assemble the spark plug quicker way, and you can reach the customer, and you can sell it to the customer very quick. Okay, so everyone will have their own delivery date. See, for any automobile, any bike, or you are consider a bike where they are manufacturing from some you can take KTM bike, where they need some spark plug need to be used, right? Then someone will be there to produce all the spark plugs. Okay, same way, to produce spark plug, this is also one final product. It's a parent material. Some other subcontractors are there who will manufacture this terminal stud, small part. Okay, so what is subcontracting purchase order? Anyway, I will be talking in depth of each and every business process. Today I'm just covering overview. Okay, so don't think that I'm just closing it with by saying okay what is consignment PO and all. Okay, again it is like a taken care in the next week, in-depth knowledge of how this consignment order will be placed, how you can settle the value, everything will be taken care. Okay, don't worry. Okay, subcontracted purchase order is like, so to produce terminal stud, I am supplying all the goods to supplier, supplying all the raw materials, to supplier. Then the supplier, a subcontractor, he will assemble all the goods. Okay, assemble it, and if you have some testing or something, he has to do that. Then he'll send back to buyer. Okay, we will do the GR process. This is big, one lengthy process is there. I will explain like how to create a bill of material, then how to raise a purchase order, how to issue the goods to supplier, how to do an SAP system, then after supplying the goods, how to get back that final product into a MyGo. Okay, GR time, and then how to settle the payment process. And even in the PO level, we have a different selection criteria also for the subcontracting, or else how we can differentiate between the standard purchase order and subcontracting purchase order, right? So there is some selection criteria are there, so accordingly we will do it. Okay, then center electrode, again this is like a purchase. I'm purchasing this from the outside. Okay, and after getting all this material, okay, the parent material I'm going to assemble inside only. This is everything is ready-made material with all the specifications, so I'll assemble this is inside the premises, the components, and get final product. Okay, here also this is handled by the production order. Okay, here you may get this routing, then work center, the particular work center required, or somewhere you need some place where you have to do all this assemble part. Okay, some area you can consider, and to get this all the material from for this particular production, you may consider some storage location to be issued. Okay, consider storage location to issue the goods to that particular assembling area. You just imagine in a company, some assembling area is there, that is near to one storage location. Okay, plant will be there, big plant will be there. Okay, just imagine. And then from there, someone uh, raise a production order. For that production order, you have to issue the goods issue to be done. So how we do the goods receipt for the purchase order, right? POV, once you raise the purchase order to the vendor and he supply the goods, and we do the GR, which is goods receipt process. When you consider for the production process, right, production order, the production planning team will take care of goods issue from the particular store location. Okay, to have that stock in a store location, to do all this process as a buyer or a material management guy, okay, I have to take care of everything. Stock need to be stabilized in the store location, or else production people will come and sit on your head. Okay, why you are not purchased this material? I have already intimated this information 2 weeks back only. I have generated, I ran MRP for this particular material, and PR is created last week only. Why you have not went into why you have not purchased the material this time? So that is the normal cold war will happen normally inside the company. Okay, as per my experience. Okay, so this is about the process, I can say, complete business process for the manufacturing of a spark plug. Okay, so till now, anyone have any questions with this business process? Let it be more interactive session. Okay, I don't want to explain one sided part, like just I'm talking and no, nothing replies coming from your end. Anyone have any questions, or do you want to add here other than this concept?
question.
Okay,
Clear.
clear, right? So there is no like you're able to imagine, right? How about Pratik, sorry, Praveen, Rohini, Shweta, Savita, Suchitra, Vibha? Are you able to imagine this all business which happens inside the factory or company?
Yeah, yes, sir. Everything
Yeah,
is
sir.
clear.
Okay, able to understand, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to deep dive into each and every business process in upcoming days, maybe next week when we get into a next level learning, right? Okay. So today I will show one simple scenario of creating bill of material in SAP system. How to create a one bill of material. I will quickly create all this 5 material in SAP system, and I'll make one bill of material. Okay, for the parent material. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, as you all know how to create all the material, so I'll not go in a slow phase. I'll just quickly create all the material. Okay. Okay, first I'll go to mm01 and I'll try to create a, I don't know whether our system has external number range. Okay, I'll try with description only, which is little easier for us to track the material details. Okay, I'll go for mechanical or automobile industry. Here I'm going with the raw material ROH. Okay, so always take this ROH, which is I maintain with the description, which is a capital letter. Okay, which is standard one. Okay, for the purchasing this terminal nut, which I already explained, this is a consignment purchase order. Okay, what all the things need to be maintained in the consignment material, I will explain now quickly. So basic data 1 and 2, purchasing, then go for the general data 1 and 2, then accounting. This is the views required, minimum views. In case you want to maintain some MRP, okay, you can select the MRP view where you can choose the grade of the material, whether it's A grade, B grade, C grade, right? I'm going to show it here in the system. So this is like today I'm going to tell little in detail about the consignment material, not consignment business process. Okay, consignment purchase order I'm going to take in a separate session. Okay, that time also I'll give more detailed information. Okay, so I'll not take any the plant which done by nine and all. I'll take standard plant which is 1000. Okay, and then I'll take the store location as a 0001, which is standard. Okay, so now, okay, this is my material, terminal nut of 2 mm length, something. I'm just give the I'm going to the description of that particular material. Okay, then I'm going to take as a base unit of measure, like how I'm going to purchase the material. It's each means numbers, I can say. And the material group, I can choose from the steel or whichever the group belong to. Okay, that will be decided by the internally. Okay, who is going to create the master data, right? Metal master. So they'll be knowing about which group it belongs to. Terminal nut. Okay, I take as a steel material. Okay, then go to purchasing view quickly, and here just imagine the buyer is Praveen. So Praveen is a buyer, so that time you have to maintain a purchasing group with the name also. Buyer is Praveen or someone else. Okay, so I will take this purchasing group as some AMC. Okay, this is the group who is going to purchase this terminal nut. Okay, okay, then I show this MRP views. MRP view, I'm not going to plan this material through MRP run. I just say this is not through MRP. Directly we are going to purchase. So I can select here as a ND. Okay, MRP type is ND, which is no planning. You see here, right? ND means no planning. We are not going to through MRP run. Okay, in future we will take one example of MRP run. Okay, how to maintain MRP type PD, and how this PR will generate automatically through MRP run. Whenever stock is required, we will run it in a system that might be taken care by Jivan. Jivan will explain each and every concept of MRP process, which is into a production planning side. Even I know, but let him to explain in detail. Okay, so here you can see the MRP2 view. There is an option called procurement type. Okay, whether it is in-house production or external procurement or both can be done. If this is manufactured inside the company or procured outside, then you can choose as X, or you just maintain this material from outside, okay, stock, then you go with F, or if it is internal production, then you go it for the E. Okay, now I'll take it as F because I'm purchasing this regularly from outside vendor. Okay, who is a consignment PO I'm just raising with this material. Okay, so other fields are not mandatory, so just I'll skip it and then I'll save it. Okay, so I did not maintain a ABC controller, right? So that can be changed. I'll go to edit mode, material, change immediately. Okay, go to MRP 1 and 2 views. I think it's in 1 or 2. Let me check it once. Okay, and so I'll go to MRP 1 view first. Okay, see here you can see, so ABC indicator. Okay, this indicator only selected. If it is a C grade, then I'll choose the low significance material, which is having low significance, then C. If it is medium significance, B. Significant means A. Okay, so this is a little lesser cost, so I'll go with the C. Okay, and also in the MRP2 view, like if you're using this like if you're running this kind of material through MRP, okay, every time I don't want to create a purchase requisition or purchase order through manually, so there is an option called special procurement. So this field used, if it is a consignment, then go for 10. I'll just maintain it as a 10. Okay, here. So when I if I maintain the MRP view as in the view PD, right? So whenever the requirement is there for this particular terminal nut, okay, automatically PR will generate in the system. As of now, I'm just adding as a ND MRP type. So just without MRP run. So we'll go with this only specifications as of now. In future, we'll take as a MRP run. Okay. So this is a things like fields you have to refer. ABC indicator and another field called special procurement. Okay, save it. Okay, one material got created, terminal nut. Okay, second material I'll go as a, this is manufactured one, insulator, right? So create MM01. Okay, I'll take it as HALB. Okay, I forgot to maintain the what is that, accounting view maybe for the previous material, so I will maintain it. I'll remove this because there is no external number range possible for this HALB. I will make it as an internal number range. Okay, I will generate. So for the insulator, I have to go with the MRP, which is manufactured inside. So I'll not go with the purchasing. Simple. Okay, so I don't want purchasing view for the insulator which is manufactured inside the company. So I'll go with the basic view and MRP, then general data and accounting. Okay, and enter it. Go with 0001. Okay, so I'm going to enter this as insulator. Okay, so I'll keep this here. The first material is terminal nut. Okay, then I'll go with each steel, everything. I'll just go with the same details only. So here I see when I don't enter the MRP type, right? It is asking enter the MRP type. I'll make it as a PD. Okay, planning is there for this material. Okay, so when it is planning is there, then definitely it look for MRP controller. So I can say Aditya is handling this MRP process, the person who is responsible to control the material. So MRP controller is Aditya. So this is again the uh, production PP module people will take care of this controlling activities and all. So MRP controller creation also we can also create. There is no not a big deal, but as of now I'm not stressing on this. It's just giving info. And then it is asking for the lot size. So how the lot size to be done. If it is procured outside, okay, I have to give, but now I just entering this EX lot to lot size. Okay, so see next here, this is completely manufactured inside, right? I'm not going with the X, I will go with the E. Okay, but procurement type is not, I'm not going to purchase it. So this is completely, so this will stop you to create a PO. Just you can also try once by maintaining the procurement type E and try to create a PO. It'll stop doing the to proceed further. Okay, so schedule margin key and all, it is planning side. So where you can have a operations and all, and some production free time like time and all is there, right? So that will be configured separately as per the requirement. So that is selected here. Okay, see here it is showing some warning, in-house production is there. Then how many days it is taking for the in-house production, I can say 2 days to produce this material. Okay, then that's it. I'll go to accounting view. Okay, plan data storage is everything is maintained. Okay, so accounting, I will choose respective valuation class for the HALB material. So standard I'm going to choose 7,900 for the HALB, and then enter. Okay, price, you just enter the price here for the valuation class. I can say with price control, enter the standard price control. I say for this particular material, it cost you 30 INR, or maybe euro is the 1,000 plant currency is showing as euro. I can make it as a 5 euro, then save it. Okay, so this material got created. Okay, so similarly we will maintain this purchase material side electrode slash n mm01 wedge. Okay, so I can copy from the previous material also. Example, I wanted to do it quickly. Okay, I can copy from here. Terminal nut is there, right? I will just search here also. Okay, so description I can search terminal nut. Okay, so today we have done this one, right? Plant 1,000 with terminal nut 2 mm. Okay, so I just copied this material. So it's easy for me to create another material. I'll tell you how. Okay, I have selected this mandatory views from the system. And even here also you can make this as a default setting. See, there is an option like default. If you click on this default setting, every time these views only will come. Okay, and then I'll click on organization level. So here you can see difference compared to before like a pop-up. So now you can see copy from which plant to which plant. 1,000 plant and 0001 store location. I'm going to create this material, just copying the same data. Just enter. It is copying all the data from the terminal nut. Okay, details. Then you can change here and there whatever you want to change. You can change it. Okay, now data will copy from the terminal nut, like each metal group, everything is like a similar. Okay, only few things need to be changed. See, everything got copied. So here I'll do one thing. I'll change the description as side electrode. There is no length and all. it's a single material. Okay, then I go and enter, just press enter. Okay, here it is asking for the valuation class. I'm choosing the valuation class as 3000. 3000 is not maintained, maybe someone has deleted, that's okay. So I'll go with the 3002. Anyway, Suchitra maintained GL account for this material. So I'll say this is €6 and I'll save it. Okay, side electrode also maintain, metal master is maintained for side electrode. Okay, I'll just copy this. Okay, then terminal stud is required, which is subcontracting. Okay, I will create that also quickly. Okay, terminal stud. Okay, so now I can copy it from this side electrode. Okay, I can use this material to create another one. Okay, I'll just change this as a terminal stud. Okay, size some 3 mm. Okay, this now I'm saving it. I'm not doing much because I just copied it. Everything is copied to the terminal stud from the side electrode. Okay, now I'll go to center electrode. Okay, I'll copy from here. Or here also, this also I can take. Just quickly, I'll create this. Okay, center electrode. Save it. Okay, now all the materials got created. Okay, so I can check it through a MM60. Okay, and here I can mention Praveen. Okay, remove this. This is created by Praveen, so I'll just enter 1000 plant. Okay, execute here. Okay, so here I can see only few, right? Not all. If you see here, 244 is there, side electrode is there. So other material is not showing, terminal nut or center electrode and all, right? Because I have selected this valuation, so I'll just select, uncheck this and execute this. So I'm able to see all the material. I think few materials are missing. I don't know whether this MM60 is not supporting to see that. Okay, anyway, I will go to a transaction CS01. Okay, CS01 to create a bill of material. But see, I have done all the raw material. See, I have created all the raw material to produce spark plug. But spark plug only I have not maintained in the system. So it is not allowed to create a bill of materials. How I'll do is, now I'll go to MM01. Okay, here I'm going to make it as a FERT. FERT is what? It's a finished product. So always final product which is finished, we'll take it as a material type FERT. So I'll remove this and I'll enter here all the views. Okay, internal assignment is not possible. This material somewhere in the backends maintained as a only external number range. Okay, so it's good for me. Now I maintain spark plug as external number range. Okay. Number spark plug is not defined for the material type. See, again, description is not allowing for the material. I'll try with the number 3. See, now see, I don't know what is the number is maintained in the backend. So how to check that? Go back to SPRS screen. Okay. So open SAP reference IMG, and here go for logistic general. Like this is the path to check the number range, or you can go directly with MMNR, which is a shortcut. MMNR is the transaction which will help you to show the number ranges. I'll go with the path only, metal master, then basic settings, then material types, and here number ranges. So here I am searching first groups, where exactly this FERT is maintained. I'll put this 999 maximum search option. Always you put 999. Okay, 999. Enter. Okay, here you can see this is the FERT which I selected. FERT finished product A1, like that description. Okay, when I select this FERT here, okay, this FERT under ABCD group material. Okay, when I click on this ABCD group material and go to this option details, okay, so here you can see the number range is SU. SU is the number range which is maintained for this particular group. Okay, how to check the SU number range? We go to intervals here and search here SU. There is no position available here, so just scroll down and see here SU. Okay, CSV, SV. Okay, SU is here. Okay, so this is the number range which is maintained as external number range. See, you can see here, right? Sorry. SEST. Okay, so here, okay, SU is like it's external number range. You can see this checkbox. Because of this only, for the FERT material, we are not able to enter the internal number ranges. It is asking which is only possible external number range. So I'll just copy this number. I'll go to front end mm01 and I'll put this number here and go ahead. See, now it's working, right? Simple. So this is like I can keep purchasing also for the sales for the finished product. There is no restriction, but you have to choose the sales data for the finished product because you are going to sell this product to customer. So sales data is mandatory for the FERT material. Okay, I am going with 1000, then location where you're going to store this 0001 and 1000 purchase sales organization. 01 is the distribution. See, I'm not stressing much on the sales side because it is SD module concept. So just I'm going with the standard sales organization and standard distribution channel from the SAP system and just proceeding further. Okay, so here I'm maintaining the description as spark plug, which is the final product. Okay, enter everything here which is mandatory. I'll just enter the mandatory field. I'm just entering that tax and all 0. There is no taxes. Enter, and here it is asking for the item category group for the particular sales review. So I'll choose it's a kind of make to order. Like I'm just make to order in the sense like for the particular requirement order I'm producing this. Okay, there is a make to stock and make to order. Two concept is there. Okay, so I'm going with the make to order option. Okay, then good. Okay, the accounting view, I have to see how much cost for this material. Okay, valuation class is asking for the finished goods. My valuation class is uh, 79200. I'll take, which is GL account and all will be good. And price, standard price, I'm going to maintain as a 60 euro for this particular spark plug to be to sell this particular spark plug. Okay, and then I'll save it. Okay, this is the parent material which I'm going to create now. Just close this, go to CS01, and this is the final parent material. Through CS01 you can create the bill of material. Okay, and usage, I can say production planning, through the production only I'm going to take this manufacture this product sorry, material. Enter. Okay, once you enter this product, right, whether it is a subcontracting or it's a standard and all, right, you can choose this item category. Okay, so and even this is like a stock item and all things are there, right? So class item, stock item. So here I'm going with the stock item which is produced internally for the selling part or purpose. Okay, so now I'm adding all this. Okay, then this is there, side electrode, then terminal stud. I can choose from the drop down also. Okay, here I can go and search from the description or some other option. You can get it. Okay, so quickly I wanted to add here all the materials in the bill of material. Okay, so now it is asking for the quantity. Example, how many quantities required to produce this spark plug? This item number 10, terminal nut. How many numbers required? I can say one number. Everything one only. So okay, instead of one, if it is I want two means I have to enter two number. If it is 3 or 5, I have to change the number accordingly for that particular component. Okay, so terminal stud is not maintained, it is coming. Okay, let me check here. Okay, I will search with terminal star. Okay, terminal stud is not saved, I think. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just remove this. Okay, this is not possible yet. Right, I will delete this line only. It's not possible because if I enter some other data, wait, what I'll do is I'll just try to save this. Not possible. Okay, I'll create that material once again. Okay, then I'll add it into a bill of material. Okay, raw. Okay, I think it's already exist, but somewhere purchasing view and all are not maintained properly. Then I'm going to accounting view directly where I have to maintain the valuation class. To okay, this I can make it as variable. Okay, we think it's already converted. Okay, anyway, I'll save it. This material got saved. Okay, terminal start. Now I'll go to CS01. Okay, center, download this material. Okay, these are all done. I said central road is maintained. Why it is coming like that? One second, I'll just search here. Electrode star. Yeah, maintained, but I don't know why the system is behaving like that. Sometimes data is not getting stored. I'll do one thing. I'll just skip that. CS01. Okay. One, 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 one. Okay, I have maintained all the bill of material. I don't know why that central electrode is again missing. So might be it's not saved in the table level. Okay. Anyway, I'll just try to show you the spark plug contains this material, and this is the bill of material. I'm going to create on this date. Valid from valid to everything is maintained here. Okay. Now once I save this, right? Okay, this bill of material will get generated. Okay, the creating bill of material for this particular spark plug is maintained. So whenever anyone want to display it, okay, you can go to material bomb and display it. Okay, then you can able to see for this particular spark plug to produce, right, you need to purchase this particular material, or you have to produce this insulator inside. Okay, and this also purchasing. And here terminal nut is like how it is procured. It is procured from the consignment PO. Okay, and side electrode is like it's a unknown. I don't know the vendor. Okay, that I have to raise a quotation for the particular material. Then I have to purchase the material from that final vendor, and I have to maintain the goods receipt. Okay, so this series we will continue in the uh, next week. Okay, till today we have covered how this spark plug will be produced, what all the components are to be maintained, then which kind of process need to be carried out to purchase this material, and how this insulator will be produced inside company, right? And how the B grade material is like, which is vendor unknown. We are going to continue this in the next week. Okay, the entire process to purchase this material. Okay, and this is a normal standard purchasing. We can do it quickly, and this is subcontracting process. Okay, which I'm going to cover in the next week. So we'll keep all this the process which we have left out today, right? Maybe from Tuesday we will continue. It may take 2 days to cover entire business process. Okay, if any doubts or concern if you get after that, okay, you can raise to us. Okay, so hope it is clear till now. So anyone have any questions with the creation of materials or creation of bill of material? Do you have any questions? Please raise it. And we
Hello.
have used only two transactions today. Okay, MM01 and CS01, nothing else. Okay, in SAP screen we have just only two transaction. Okay, yes,
Hello, sir.
yes, Vibha.
Sir, everything is crystal clear what you have explained today. I have only one doubt, sir. Bill of material also comes under the master, material master. It is also one of the part of material master.
It's not part of material master. It's separate master data. Okay,
Okay.
which can be developed by a material management consultant. Means
o-
the person who has knowledge about how to create bill of material, or that can be handled by a production planning. See, production planning people know very well about how to handle the finished product or parent material, right?
Okay, sir.
So just I have taken one simple example of spark plug to maintain the bill of material. But when you take as a big material, like you have to do a assembly of chassis assembly for the car, okay, there will be hundreds of material, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the production planning person knows like how that will be handled to produce a chassis.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so it's a
Okay.
master data. It's not like metal master, it's a master data which is done one time.
Okay.
Okay, here and there you can change also. If you go to CS02, you can change and I can add the component in the that bomb.
Okay, sir.
Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, Avinash.
Yes, Avinash. Please, quickly you
Sir,
can ask. Yeah.
after creating bill of material, can we edit if I missed out any material to enter in that bill of material?
Yes, you can edit it. If you go to change mode, if you see here, there is option to edit. Okay. If you go here, change it. Okay. I can add. Example, I'm not able to add the some center electrode, right? I
Yes,
can
sir.
create this material and I can add here as a fifth line. Okay,
Okay, sir.
if
Okay.
you're using this if you're going to work on this method, right, you can take this example only. Okay, spark plug, and try to create one material as a center electrode and add it here and save it. It'll work. This is a task for you, Avinash. Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir. Sure.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you.
and even you can delete also. If you want to delete here, you can select this line and you can delete also. It'll get deleted. Example, if I delete, like, see, it'll ask for the, do you want to delete? I can delete it. It'll go. I'm not saving it. Okay, I may lose the data. Okay, do you want to summarize me like entire process which I have done today? Anyone want that in this group? I hope it is clear, right? The business process which I have taken for the spark plug production to get it. And I did not cover any SD and all, sales and distribution, because again I have to create a sales order, then issue the goods and all. We can learn and do it. It's not a big deal. Okay, front end action and all. When we take 1,000 plant, 1,000 sales organization, we can create sales order also, and we can issue the goods to the sales order. This will be the stock, and we can sell it to the customer. For that, we have to maintain the customer master and shipping details. Everything we have to maintain as in the SD perspective. Yes, Pratik.
Yes, Prashant. For this third material, this is side electrode.
Mm-hmm.
We selected this B grade material.
Mm-hmm.
So the price will be different from A grade and C grade material, no?
Definitely. I did not put more effort on price difference and all. Okay, you would have
Okay.
seen that. So in real time, when they come up with A grade, B grade, C grade, right? Definitely price variance will be there. Okay, and even you should maintain the ABC indicator in the MRP view. MRP1 view, you have to maintain the grade. Okay, which can be easy to track in a upcoming days, like future. If you want to see how many A grade material you have, how many B grade you have, how many C grade you have, what is the valuations, everything you can go and track it from the system. Okay.
Okay. So here that split valuation will come or not?
No, split valuation will not come in this situation. Split valuation will come
Okay.
in the situation where that is still open concept, as you know, right? We did not cover it. Okay, once we take up a split valuation concept, we'll explain very clearly.
Okay. Okay. No issue.
Okay, just keep that topic open.
Yeah. Yeah.